CNN. The Republican Sen James Lankford, who leads immigration and border negotiations, and Democratic Senator Chris Murphy, said that negotiations between the two sides continued in separate interviews on Sunday. Murphy said in NBC's Meeting of Press, "We are still trying to deal with Republican demands. We will not put Donald Trump's migration policies into charter. It would be bad for country." Murphy, who published this point in the negotiations as one of the most dangerous moments in American history, has sharply warned not to reach an agreement. Connecticut Democrat said, "Vladimir Putin is currently insisting on making an agreement on the migration reform of the Republicans. And if we do not, they will allow Vladimir Putin to walk to Ukraine and perhaps Europe." Later on Sunday, the White House announced that President Joe Biden would host President of Ukrainian Volodymyr Zelensky on Tuesday. They will discuss the vital importance Zelensky's trip to Washington. Congress. Some Republicans, in midst of a historical border crisis come Washington will come and demand more attention the boundaries of Congress. The president sent a clear message to deputies last week that it was open to compromise with Republicans on border security, while both sides of the corridor express an agreement. Reach an agreement. The two sides still do not seem closer to doing so. Past border law demanded that it is as close as possible. H.R. 2. While many Democrats said it wasn't a starter. However, Lankford, who remained optimistic during the negotiations, expressed optimism that the negotiators have come a long way because they started with a political push and drawing. "It is time finish this and do what we can do to help the nation and help the nation." Oklahoma. Republican CBS's Faced. This started by saying that we should make a national security package with Israel, Ukraine, Taiwan and a border. This started by saying that pushing and drawing are really something else, rather than being something else. Meanwhile, the White House Budget Director Shaalanda said that an agreement is still possible in a separate interview on Sunday, but warned that demands will negotiate from compromise. "You cannot have everything in a negotiation. Democrats and Republicans have to vote for this bill. Therefore, I accept that it is time to make an agreement that both sides can accept." Murphy, a Democratic negotiator, was also summarized in large strokes for the package. Murphy, United States. "People who come here, the dangerous, miserable conditions where their lives are in danger," he said, "we're ready to talk about tightening." Morgan Rimmer and Melanie Zanona of CNN contributed to this story.